So hi folks, hello once again, and you're very welcome along to another programme, to another edition of Down Your Way. Where are we this week? We're here in Corcoran's in Borris.
I waited for you, and I'll always be true. It's waiting no longer I can stand. I know you've had time to make up your mind, but I waited as long as I can. I hear ya! I waited for you to say you love me, say you love me. And I long for the day you'll take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I waited as long as I can. Done all I can do, said all I can say. Oh, why can't I make you understand? I wanted you for mine, but I've wasted my time. I waited as long as I can. I waited for you to say you love me, say you love me. And I long for the day you'll take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I waited as long as I can. Now I must say goodbye. The tears are in my eyes, for you have made it plain that I can't win. No one will ever know the pain that I've been through. I waited as long as I can. I waited for you to say you love me, say you love me. And I long for the day you'll take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I waited as long as I can. I waited for you to say you love me, say you love me. And I long for the day you'll take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I waited as long as I can.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. That was the great Nick Holland joining us on Down Your Way. Elaine Corcoran is with us. How you doing?
Elaine Corcoran, yeah.
How you doing, Elaine?
Hi, Eamon. Big Kate Mila Foyte to you.
It's great to be here in your premises here tonight in the centre of Borris, I suppose, for the most part.
Yes, it is, yeah. We're delighted here that Moycarkey Borris GAA-Club is holding their event here tonight, and myself and Vincent would like to wish them the very best of luck on their night, which promises to be a very enjoyable night. So
absolutely jam-packed in here tonight.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be the same on the night. Yeah.
How long have you been here in Borris yourself?
Well, I've only been here about 14 years, but my husband has been here for, well, it's been in the family for like generations, so passed down from his dad and his grandmother and his an uncle before him, so it's been about 200 years, I suppose, this place has been here.
You only came down the road from...
I only came over from Galbula, yeah. It's better the devil, you know.
You have a famous father and famous mother.
Oh, I have it. Yeah.
Tell me about Willie, your dad.
Well, Willie, yeah, he used to play for Moycarkey back in the 80s. He was the full back. Yeah, and Mam is the coordinator for the county board draw at the moment, and that's all, I suppose, yeah. Yeah.
What about yourself? Did you play camogie yourself?
No.
A good supporter?
We were too busy running around after Willie, so we hadn't really time to do anything else. Yeah.
Willie have a while with the county as well, of course?
He did, a bit before my time now, but he did a bit all right at under 21 and minor, and he played a bit in school as well, and I think actually a lot of people have told me that when he was in the CBS, that he was asked back to just to play Harty and just came in and read a newspaper for the year.
I didn't realise the brothers treated you like that in those days.
Well, yeah, we wouldn't be saying that now too loud, I suppose. Yeah.
Wasn't it grand, wasn't it?
Oh, they were good old days, yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Are the days good here in Borris?
At the minute, yeah, they are, yeah. Yeah, good now. Can't really complain. No point in complaining, no one listens.
No. What about the parish priest here now, Father Tom Fogarty?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you'll have a word with him now later. Yeah. I'm sure he's great. He's always down in the hurling field, and I see him in the soccer field and the running field. And we had a community week there in the summer for the kids that he organised for like about 120 kids, and he was the main man over it, and we had a great week.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's one or two lads down the back of the pub. Seamus Morris is down there. He greeted me when I came through the door.
Oh, Seamus on a high now because we play Holy Cross tonight. Yeah. And actually our girls, because it can't always be about the boys, our girls were under 11s won the summer league today. They were in Moycarkey this morning, so we're all on, our women in the Camogie club and football club are on a high as well today, so it's a good day all right. Good day all right.
Tell us about the Corkin family here. Your own family here.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm married to Vincent, as I said, and then I have a son, Liam, who's just gone into secondary school, and then I have twin girls, and they're in 6th class across the road here in Moycarkey Borris National School.
That's terrific. Well, yeah. Look at great hospitality here tonight. Elaine Corkin, ladies and gentlemen. Give a nice welcome to one of your own, Joe Kerwin. How are you, Joe?
Hello, Eamon.
How are you doing?
I'm having a great night. It's early yet, but it will liven up even more than it already is.
Tell us about the fundraiser that's coming up in the next number of weeks.
Right, the fundraiser is the GAA Club. I'm Vice Chairman, and the GAA Club have spent a lot of money on new development, but particularly at the moment, we're just after building a new clubhouse. It's just last slates went on during the week, and we spent a lot of money on it. And thanks to everybody who has given us grants and help, but there's still a few pounds to be collected. And to collect the last few pounds, we've decided to run lip sync. Mm-hmm. And so lip sync, do you know what lip sync is, Eamon?
A fair idea.
Yeah, it's for those...
I'm sure I'll have a better idea after tonight.
It suits a lot of the participants because you don't need to sing, be able to sing, you don't need to be able to dance, and you don't have to look great, and you can still be successful at lip sync. So we have a lot of people after putting their names forward, and that's working out great. So tonight is our registration night for lip sync. We're hoping to get 16 to 18 acts that will be taking part for lip sync with lip sync on the 27th of October in the Dome in Thurles. So this is one of our nights. The development is just complete. So we're hoping to raise a lot of money. At the moment, we're just starting off, but we have a lot of commitment got from a lot of companies. We have a lot of commitment got from all the locals. We ran Strictly Come Dancing a few years ago. It was one of the best events that parish ever had. It brought a lot of people together. It gave us a bit of parish spirit, and lip sync will be even better, Eamon. Yeah.
Is there any hope will we get Mick Collins back on stage? He sang the opening song, and maybe we'll try you with lip sync and see how you get on.
Well, I'm a little bit out of shape, but there's a few better at lip sync than I would be. But
I wonder if we give it a try, would we?
We'll have a go. Yeah, give him a shot there.
Hey.
My bound by a wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. Let's see it. Here we go. I fell into a ring of fire. Went down, 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 and left me. Burns, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Absolutely brilliant. Come on, let's hear it for him. Joe, absolutely magic.
It's a good job it's radio, Eamon. I'll tell you that much.
Terrific. Look at the audience you have.
Exactly. They're a captive audience. They can't get away. That's why.
Absolutely. So tell me about it again. It's all set to go. And
27th of October, we're ready to kick off in the Dome. We're expecting around 1,500 people at it. We're expecting to make a lot of money for the club. The clubhouse is just complete. It's a wonderful facility. We have... Semple Stadium has, up to now, the best field in the country. There's a field after being fully developed last year. We're waiting for it to mature. We think we'll beat Semple Stadium into second place next year when our field matures. So we will, Moycarkey Borris will have the best facilities and the best field in Mid-Tipperary. And tonight we've moved on. We've beaten Holy Cross at senior hurling, which we haven't done for quite a number of years. So we're on a high, and we are on a high to collect money as well. But it's not just about collecting money. We have 16 teams, probably an average of 5 people on each team. It's going to be great fun for the next 2 months.
Let's hear it for Joe Kerwin, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a very first break of the evening. We're here in Moycarkey Borris. We're back just after these. You're very welcome back to Down Your Way. Joe Sullivan is with me. Joe, how you doing?
Not too bad, Eamon. Well, you're very welcome here to Cochrane's Lounge here in Moycarkey Borris here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. The last time we met you, we were down in Littleton. I think we were doing a programme on the development of the field at the early stages.
Yes, that's right. That's 2 years ago now, I think, Eamon. And a lot has progressed since we last met. As our Vice Chairman had said, we've come a long way. We're nearly finished there, please God. Everything will be finished by the end of November. And we're definitely looking forward to the opening there early next year.
Now, we're talking about lip sync. You won an award last year. Tell us about it.
Well, that was 2.5 years ago, Eamon. I won an award there with Strictly Come Dancing. I won it with a Holy Cross woman, if you don't mind, Catherine Maher there. She's there in the audience here tonight. So and I suppose it was a night that was electrifying in the Dome. Great atmosphere all over. And like, as far as I'm concerned, we might be the winners on the night, but everybody was a winner. Anybody that gets up on stage and raises funds to the club deserves to be a winner. And I really mean that. I suppose myself and Catherine, I suppose we danced to a tango on the night on that great song, I Will Survive, to the great #1 hit. And it was brilliant to dance with her. I think she kind of kept me on my feet. So she did, really.
Okay, Catherine is with me as well. Catherine, how are you?
Eamon, how are you?
Not bad. Is he a good partner?
Oh, sure, he was the best.
Yeah. And you won all the accolades on the night, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking about the accolades on the night. Catherine.
Yeah, well, Joe and Marty Morrissey had a great relationship on the night, so...
You were forgotten about.
I was in the background, really.
But you know, you're in the
I
front.
was surplus to requirements.
Now it's a night to remember that.
Yeah, look, it was 2.5 years ago. It was Easter Sunday 2016. The Dome completely packed, about 1,500 people inside the Dome. And what an atmosphere, what creation. And I couldn't believe it when they called out the winners. Catherine Maher and myself were the deemed winners on the night. And what a night. And I suppose Catherine went a little bit crazy on the win on the night, I must say that. You know, especially with Holy Cross, you know, they go on a high over there, as you know, at times. Yeah. You know,
arenas and everything. Yeah,
that kind of way.
Lies, more lies. Yeah. We have video evidence of him pushing me to the back.
Oh my God.
When he went to the front, so I'm sorry.
Oh Lord. So you've been dancing all your lifetime, have you?
No. It was a once-off.
So you're going to give us a bit of a tango tonight, have you? Wouldn't it be a nice idea?
Not a chance.
To make up for the event of weeks ago.
Just what I'm gonna do, and let the joke about me on the phone. You can tell my arms go back to the farm. You can tell my feet to hit the floor, and you can tell my lips to tell my fingertips. They won't be reaching out for you no more. Don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart. I just don't think you'd understand.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Well done, Joe. Well done, Catherine, as well. Fantastic. Well done. Father Tom Fogarty is with me. Father Tom, how you doing?
I'm very good, Eamon. Yourself?
Absolutely brilliant to be part of Down Your Way once again.
Yes, it is. It's a couple of years ago now since I was on last. I think it's in St. Patrick's College that you recorded a programme at that time, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, what a magnificent career you've had, really, for the most part, with, you know, after being ordained and being in the college and parish work and all the rest. Tell us about the college work for the most part.
Well, I suppose I spent 28 years of my life there, which is a long time, like, you know. Like most people, when I finished studying for the priesthood, I thought that was the end of it. And then I came back in on the seminary staff, and I definitely thought that was the end of it. And then I went to Holy Cross, and after that I went studying for a year, and then I got a call to come back into St. Patrick's, which was a pleasant surprise, but it worked out very well, and great memories of my time there with staff and students. It was a great place to be.
Absolutely. Of course, but life is absolutely fantastic in the priesthood.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we don't have great press at the moment, but I would never change anything. I'm be ordained now 40 years, please God, next June, so if I was asked to do it again, I wouldn't hesitate. I would definitely do it. I've been lucky, I suppose, in the appointments I got to. I mean, I started down near Dungarvan for 3 years, and it was a great place to start. Then I came back to Thurles, and then into the college and Holy Cross, and now here. This was a parish I always kind of felt that I would like to work in if it ever came up, because my late mother came from this parish.
Absolutely fantastic. I know there's lots of stories about your hurling career and playing with mine and winning the county final and all of that.
Gosh, that's a long time ago, yeah. But again, yeah, great memories because it's only over the road. There was always a good bond, I think, between mine and Moycarkey. I was going to say mine and Starfields. Now that might be a slight exaggeration, but mine and Moycarkey, I suppose there was an overlap in the sense that a lot of Moycarkey people worked in Ballyduff and mine people, of course, as well. And then a lot of our parents came from Moycarkey, so there would have been a good link there, yeah.
Supporting an adventure like this, the lip sync and supporting fundraising here in the parish with the GAA. GAA hugely important in any parish.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I mean, anyone will tell you in every parish, the length and breadth of Ireland, the GAA is everything, like, because it breathes life into a parish. You can see it here as well, the work that's going on and the involvement of people. Like, I mean, I suppose the little point now going back to when I was young, that's a long time ago, but in those days, as you know, the GAA was primarily for men and young boys. There was nothing for girls, and I think really I would like to salute the efforts of so many people here involved. You'd expect the hurling club and all that to be going well and people involved, but I was amazed when I came here to see the number of ladies that are involved with the camogie and the girls football, and they're doing so well as well, and the teams are so very well run, and there's a great atmosphere and spirit, and I think the facilities, as Joe said, will be fantastic once they're completed, and I wish them every success indeed.
It's great to be here at Father Tom Folk Day. Thanks for being with us. Come on, let's hear it for him. Well, we have the young lads with us. How are you doing, lads?
Good.
Your name is?
Kevin Hayes.
Kevin, are you on the county team during the year?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I was cornerback in the hurling.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it was grand now.
What, you got the semi-final?
Yeah, we lost in semi-final.
Oh, you lost in the semi-final, of course, yeah, but you just only barely lost.
Yeah, it was a tough loss, but still a great experience playing Crow Park.
What's the feeling like in the dressing room after a match, after losing?
We were all very disappointed, but
yeah.
it was a great experience all the same.
Liam Cal and, of course, the lads behind you, just unreal.
Yeah.
Tommy Dunn, of course, in your case.
Yeah, they were good in fairness, so couldn't ask for much more.
Absolutely. Where do you go from here? You're going to stick with it under 20, under 21s next year?
I'd say I won't make it next year now, but hopefully in the future.
Absolutely.
Hey,
how's it going? Your name is?
Max Ake.
How you doing, Max? How you doing?
I'm not too bad now, no.
Terrific to be part of Down Your Way. Your involvement in what? Football, was it, or hurling?
Football and hurling, yeah.
Oh, and both?
Yeah, so is Kevin.
A dual player?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Which do you prefer, or is there a preferred?
The hurling.
Hurling?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The footballer, how are you doing?
Good now, yourself?
Your name is?
Kyle Shelley.
Hey, Kyle, how's it going?
Not too bad, you?
You're doing well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me, who won the long puck? Did you win the long kick or the long puck?
Yeah, it was myself, yeah.
Where did you win the long puck?
I was up in the Cooley Mountains in Loud.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
So how did you drive a ball? Like the Tummel Borris?
Yeah. I don't know. I did it in 22 pucks up and back, so...
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
So have you been practicing that around the hills and the slopes of Tummel Borris, have you?
No, just down the local GAA pitch, really. Nothing.
Yeah, good. You enjoyed the hurling and your football over the years?
Yeah, it was football this year, yeah. Didn't really do great. Like, we got to a Munster semi and just...
So what's the commitment like? Or what's the commitment? Any three of you can answer this. What's the commitment like to be part of a County Tipperary panel?
It takes a lot of commitment, like, you look at all aspects, fitness and diet and all that, so it's tough going.
Are you all committed to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally.
What about you?
Yeah, completely, yeah.
Yeah. You're all signed into it?
Yeah.
Okay, listen lads, well done. Thanks for being with us tonight. We're going to take our second break of the evening. We're back here in Tummel Borris just after these. DJ, very welcome back to Down Your Way. We're here in Tummel Borris in Corcoran this week. Michelle King is with us. Michelle, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks, Eamon.
Nice to be with us on Down Your Way.
It's lovely, yeah. Thanks very much for having us.
Yeah. You have a special garden. Tell me about this garden that you have.
Yes, I'm a member in a committee that we're developing a biodiversity garden just across the road beside the school. And we are incorporating lots of natural things into the garden, so it'll be an extension from the classroom in the school. It's a great advantage for the school itself to have it, and it'll be wonderful for the children and the teenagers as well going forward.
So what will I find in the garden when I walk into it?
Oh, any amount of things, Eamon. No. It will be mostly incorporating all local flora and fauna things. We're very lucky. We have a Holy Cross man, actually. We're just tied to Holy Cross. Philip Quinn is his name, and he is a sculpture and garden design man. And he is doing everything from a natural perspective. So it will be more sensory. There'll be edible plants and gardens. We're hoping to have our own stone-baked oven, pizza oven, which I'm sure all the teenagers would like to know about that one. There will be tree houses and flowers and different grounds and so on for their textiles for the children. So yeah, it'll incorporate lots of bees and bugs and wonderful worms and all that kind of thing that the teachers are just going to be delighted to teach their children about.
This is a whole new initiative for a school, is it?
More so, it was brought up by a few parents who they looked into the idea of having a garden or a playground in the area, and when they started to, I suppose, put their heads together, this came up, and it appeared to be just a bit more out there, and it involves creative play and free play, which is wonderful for children's development, but more so for our little village, it's somewhere that the elderly can come, or young families, or it can actually be even attractive for people outside of the village to come and visit, because they're not very there's not very many of them, so we'll be...
It should be a tourist attraction, really, won't it?
Well, let's hope so, yeah, that's our plan.
You could charge going into it and all the rest, and you could...
Oh, I don't know about that now, Eamon.
Yeah.
God, I don't know.
How big an area is it?
God, it's not that big. I suppose...
The average lawn?
Yes, a little bit bigger than that now. Yeah.
It all depends on the size of a lawn, of course.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just thinking it's actually the car park in the school, so the teachers are going to be delighted. They're going to be shifted, and we're taking their car park and putting the sensory garden in there.
Yeah. So when is it going ahead, or when is it?
At the moment, well, I'm sure we've been fundraising for a very long time. I'm sure, as you know, and anyone who has ever fundraised for anything, these things take time. So at the moment, we're going through legalities. We actually thought it would be started by now, but we had to just cross a few T's and dot a few I's, as the fella says. So until all that is done, then we'll be ready to start.
We wish you all, Michelle. We might come down to see it when it is officially opened.
Yes, thank you very much, Eamon.
Michelle King, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say hello to Mick Collins here. How are you doing, Mick?
Eamon, how are you doing?
Not so bad at all. The man is providing the music all night, and kind of, nothing is planned up there on that stage.
With you, Eamon, nothing is ever planned. It's all on the hoof, isn't it? On the hoof. The best way.
Absolutely. The last time we met you, you were furthering your education down in Templemore.
Exactly, yeah. I had a couple of great years there in Templemore College, and I see it starting up again now for the autumn. So if anybody is interested in doing post-leaving cert, or even as a mature student, fantastic facilities over there. I'd strongly recommend it to anybody. But I'm back working again now on a strength of it, thanks be to God.
So tell me, what have you been doing in recent weeks? I see your appointment. You got a huge appointment.
Thank you, Eamon. I was lucky enough that I was offered a job by EBS, and I sell mortgages for them. So I'm delighted to be back in the banking game again. Yeah. It's going great.
So what about the mortgage nowadays? 100% is not anymore, is it?
Well, to be honest with you, Eamon, there was never really 100. Not down the country, there wasn't 100% mortgages. I was doing mortgages for a long time. And, in the country it was conservative. Nobody lost a run of themselves down here. It was mostly Dublin related, commercial speculation and stuff like that brought it all down. So I'll defend myself from that point of view. But certainly young people are back strong buying, and a sector that's back very strong is people building their own homes on, on land that they get from home, and that's a fantastic
so
thing.
What are we talking about percentage-wise today?
Well, first-time buyer can get 90% of the purchase price, and banks in general, you're tied by central bank guidelines, but banks in general will allow the value of the site as a contribution towards the percentage of the amount borrowed.
So a house 30,000, you have to come up with what? Or 300,000, you'll have to come up to what? 30?
The rule of thumb for a first-time buyer they'd need to have 10% of the purchase price of the house. The
pretty good job as well.
Exactly, yeah. All banks are bound by central bank rules. It would be 3.5 times somebody's income, or in the case of a couple, 3.5 times their combined income.
You're a man that's used to the stage and all the rest. What do you think of the performers here tonight?
They're out. I've never seen anything like it. Never. No, they're great. You can't beat Borris for getting into the crack anyway.
Okay. Listen, great pleasure to have you on down your way.
Thanks.
Mick Collins, ladies and gentlemen. Lorraine Tracy's with me. Lorraine, how are you doing?
Hello, Eamon. How are you?
Good to be here.
Yes, great to be here. Absolutely great atmosphere here tonight.
Very much an active member of the local choir here.
Yeah, so I'm the leader of the Moycarkey Borris Littleton folk group.
Folk group?
Yes, it's a group of young people from age 12 years up to about 23, 24 years of age.
So you've travelled a bit, I believe.
Yes, we were in Rome back in February. Last year we spent a lot of time fundraising, and the community were brilliant. Everyone came together and fundraised for the trip. We went over to sing for Pope Francis over in Rome. We brought 30 teenagers with us, so it was an amazing experience, absolutely brilliant.
So did you get to get into the Vatican?
Oh yes, absolutely great to see it, and we got very close to Pope Francis, and we had written our own song for him, so we tried to get to sing that for him, but well, we couldn't, but we did our best anyway to do it. But we had a fantastic time, and they're an amazing group of young people, absolutely brilliant. They're just a credit to their parents, very, very proud of them all.
So they just play in the local church here, is it, in Littleton, Moycarkey?
Yes, we do. We try to get around to all the churches in the parish. We've sang in the cathedral in Thurles as well, and on the 14th of September we'll be singing at the novena in Holy Cross at 7:30 and 9:30 p.m. So we
great experience.
Absolutely, we sang there last year, and we're looking forward to singing there this year as well.
It'll come back from the Vatican, though, isn't it?
Well, I suppose we only were formed about a year and a half ago, and at that stage, Father Tom, he encouraged me to get the group going, and I'm a leader there with Stella Quinn and Anna Hayes, and we sang for RTE on the Mass on RTE, and afterwards we were on a high and we were talking about it, and we were saying, oh, where can we go from here? The only way is up, and we'll have to go to Rome to sing for the Pope. And sure, Father Tommy couldn't mention that to him, because he said, well, sure we will. We'll go see the Pope. And we didn't think it would be possible, but we, as I say, everyone was so good, and we fundraised, and we did. We went out to Rome, so we had a fantastic.
Did you see him last week? Well done, and congratulations. A great group to be involved in. Much. Well done. We're going to say hello to Johnny Ryan. Johnny, how are you doing?
Very well, Liam, and thank you.
Good to be with us on Down Your Way.
Yes, yeah.
Last time you were down, you were remembering some of the village stories. There must be one or two from the village here.
Yeah, yeah.
You grew up here in this beautiful part of County Tipperary.
In the village, yeah. I'm the only native of the village left now.
Lovely. Is that a good feeling, is it?
Huh?
Is that a good feeling?
Oh, it is a good feeling. Yeah. Come October, I'll be 82.
Oh, lovely. 82, ladies and gentlemen, are you listening? You worked in the sugar factory for a while, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I done 8 campaigns in it, and 35 years in Valley Ice Cream.
Lovely.
Yeah, and a few years farming as well, starting now.
So you keep an eye around the village to see what's going on, do you?
I do, sure. Go for a couple of walks every day and keep an eye on things, you know. Yeah. But the village has changed an awful lot. Like, my house was the first house next to on the other side of Bannon's pub. And that was the first house, and Corcoran's was the last house. Well, as well, we had a forge and a workshop, a timber workshop, and we had a draper shop at one stage, way back in the late 40s. Yeah, where the supermarket is now.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, Johnny, look, it's a pleasure to have you on the programme once again. Come on, let's hear it for Johnny Ryan, one of your own. We're going to take another break. We're back here in Tomer Burgess with the final part of Down Your Way, just after these. You're very welcome back to the final part of Down Your Way. Well, I dropped over here to see Geraldine. How are you doing, Geraldine?
Not so bad. Yourself?
Not bad. It's great to be here.
It is.
You're the lady that made sure that I was going to be here tonight.
Yes, that was my job, so I done it right.
You did a great job, eh?
Yep.
Tell me your involvement here in the whole programme.
I'm just on the committee.
Okay.
We say. Otherwise, I'm not involved. You know what I mean? I'm not involved with the GA. I'm just went on this committee.
Yeah. Okay.
We say I was involved with the soccer for years.
So you're going to go on the stage on the night, are you?
No, I'm not. No, no way.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So your involvement in the local community, big time.
Yeah. I help out whenever they ask.
That's terrific. And your son Robert, how you doing, Robert?
Not too bad, Amy. Yourself?
Good to be here as well.
Yeah, it's great. It's great here. It's a great night to launch the event here. So hopefully we'll have a big crowd here, and which we do.
Your own career has staring you in the face. Going to college, I believe.
Yeah, I'm starting in college the week after next. I'm going down to CIT doing IT management down in Cork.
Lovely. You looking forward to that?
Yeah, I can't wait. Something different.
You've been serving your time for a while in Centenary.
Yeah, I've been there about 2 years now, since February 2016. I'm full-time, part-time basically, so anytime I'm not in school, I'm working down there.
Yeah, okay. You'll have off time when you go to college for a while, won't you?
I will, yeah, so hopefully they'll keep the job open for me anyway.
So Geraldine, are you looking forward to this whole programme in a few weeks' time?
Oh, I am, of course.
Yeah. It's a pleasure to honour the occasion to be here tonight and to be with you.
Yeah, it is a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Listen, well done, Geraldine.
Thank you.
And Robert, thanks very much. Bernie Lonigan is with us. How you doing, Bernie?
Good evening.
How you doing?
Good, thanks. Good.
Looking forward to being on the radio, I believe.
Oh, can't wait, yeah.
Talk to me about a fitness programme that you're going to set up or have set up.
We have set up. There's a couple of us set up an active group in the parish, and we approached the GAA club and asked them could we use their track around the two fields, and the three Joes kindly agreed to let us go in on a Sunday morning to walk around. So the idea was to give a safe place for people to walk and an opportunity to maybe lose weight or good for mental health and that, in terms of meeting other people in the parish as well. So it's been successful. We're looking forward to it growing over the next couple of years. We've got a cycling group, a walking group and a couch to 5 group, so we're delighted.
It's all about health and welfare of your health and all that.
Absolutely.
And walking is very much a part of it and keeping fit.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's about building a community as well and using a community facility like the GAA field. So we're delighted to have that facility.
Thank you very much, Bernie.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Ryan is with us. How are you doing, Sean?
Hello, Eamon. Good evening. You're very welcome to Tumal Borris and welcome to the parish once again.
Very much part of your setting here in Tumal Borris.
Absolutely, a huge intrinsic part of the parish, and obviously huge amount of development going on. You've heard it from a lot of the people that you've interviewed here this evening.
Yeah. A councillor in the area, was it? You have to pull on that string now and again.
Actually, you have to do your bit, and and people come to you for various representations. You have to do your best, and as I said, there's a lot of activity going on. You've heard about the community play garden. You've heard about other developments that are put on. You had a big fun day here a couple of weeks ago, so there's definitely a lot going on, and you do your best to help out people every way you can.
Is there such a thing, or is that all played out pulling strings anymore?
No, everything is legitimate now, Eamon.
Yeah, with a smile on your face.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Everything is legitimate now, and you do your best for people, and sure, as I said, everything is very transparent, and if somebody's entitled to something now, you can get it for them. If they're not entitled to it, you can't get it for them.
It's always the case, yeah, and rightly so, that should be the case.
Absolutely, yeah.
You've been in council, what, 2 or 3 years now?
Yeah, I got co-opted for Jackie Cahill in March 2016, so just 2.5 years this month, yeah.
How are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's good. It's been very busy. It's been hectic. You're involved in a lot of different things, and a lot of different organisations are looking for your help and so on. So I've really enjoyed it. It's been, I was elected Cahill of the district there in June, which has put more duties on me as well. But I really enjoyed it, and it's just been absolute whirlwind, I suppose, for the last 2.5 years.
I'm trying to do a bit of teaching in Rockwell in the meantime.
That's right, yeah. But I suppose I heard John Kiley on the radio there last week, and he was talking about time management, being a principal in the Abbey in Tiptown and being the manager of Limerick. So if he can do it, any of us can do the time management,
Absolutely. Well, Sean, look, it's a pleasure to have you on the programme. I know you're hugely supportive of the Moycarkey GAA Club.
Absolutely, and just want to wish Moycarkey Borris GAA Club the very best of luck in their lip sync. I think when we talk about the development of young people, we often talk about academic development. I think the GAA gives a huge social development in terms of teamwork, in terms of showing people how to win, and more importantly dealing with things and how they lose and so on. And I think Moycarkey Borris GAA Club has certainly played a huge role in this parish and that, and I wish them the very best in their forthcoming lip sync.
It's a pleasure having you down your way.
Thanks very much, Emma.
The man that had a lot of responsibility, Joe Moran. How are you doing, Joe?
Hello, Eamon. How are you? You're welcome to Tumal Borris.
Good to be down here.
Yeah. Well, it's a great night, and it's important to get the lip sync off to a good start. We're depending for a lot of money out of it, please God, to pay a lot of urgent bills, over in the new
Do you have a target in your mind for an event like this?
About 6 figures, I'd say, I have to I'm the quietest of the 2 Joes, or the 3 Joes, so I'm telling Joe we need about 6 figures, just a very modest proposal for him,
Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad, would it? 100 grand?
No, we'd make new records, but Joe has been breaking records for years, so.
Absolutely, yeah. That's how he became a millionaire, sure.
Well, well, he milks a lot of cows, but I think his wife helps him a lot now, in fairness to her.
Okay. Come in and tell me about the club and the success story here of Moycarkey Borris. Going back, I suppose, since the founding of the GAA.
Yeah, well, the club isn't all about facilities. It's the biggest part. The hardest part of it, in a way, is building teams. And we had a good evening, thank God, in senior hurling this evening, and please God, we might have another one in minor hurling coming on soon. But building the teams and all the effort that goes into it, all the juvenile coaching and all the work up along is so important. And you need such good people and such committed people to put it in. And the players who give all of the, not just all the players that are on the field, but all the players that, help off the field and our subs and coaches and everything. That's so important. Without it, I don't want a good facility in Littleton that everyone is playing in except ourselves. I want our own teams to be excelling on those fields as well, and to have the club has a great tradition, and it's time we got another senior hurling title, but it's going to take a lot of work to get to that level.
Yeah, most development in clubs is just magic at the moment all over the county.
Oh, it is, yeah. And I mean, you see with the Tip under-21s last week, success off the field is no substitution. You have to have success on the field as well. And that's so important for Moycarkey. It's that for the boys and girls teams. Father Fogarty talked about that earlier. There's a huge explosion of girls' sport in the parish, and that's why we don't need just 2 fields. We need 3 or 4 really if we get round to them.
Absolutely. So many other clubs, of course, here in the parish, soccer club and all of that.
Yeah, well, there's room for every sport. The key thing is that players get involved in it. But to play hurling at a serious level, it takes a serious commitment. It's a lifestyle choice, and we have some players here who have given up to 20-year service in the senior panels, and you can't take that for granted. The club is built on that kind of commitment, really.
Absolutely. Joe, it's always nice to be with us on Down Your Way.
All right, very Eamon. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Una Sullivan is with us. How are you doing, Una?
How are you?
Very much involved in great success stories during the year.
Yeah, our under-14. I'm involved with the girls camogie and ladies football, and the under-14 squad this year. We got to the All-Ireland of the Féile Pelna Nóg. So it was a great event for us, something we'll never forget, really. And now, unfortunately, we lost the All-Ireland, but you win some, you lose some, I suppose.
Absolutely, yeah, but be part of it, and you'll see the kids doing so well.
Yeah, well, they're a tremendous group of girls. We've had great success, really, in both camogie and football. And we even last Saturday won our county final in the Gaelic football as well. And our under-16s actually are in the county final tomorrow as well, so best of luck to them.
So you've 1 or 2 helping you out, Ray Ralph?
Yeah, Ray Ralph and Sharon Ralph are also helping with me. And we train twice a week, and matches take over then after that.
So there's nobody getting the club grounds for training?
No, well, the girls have their allotted time, so it's brilliant that way, really. And in fairness, I think Moycarkey is one of the few clubs that has a dual that in the ladies, that we have camogie and Gaelic football under the one. In a lot of clubs, they're separate. So for kids, they'd have to go out 2 nights a week.
Do you have any members in the juvenile?
Members, I think we're about 140 maybe, or 160, I'm not sure.
You need a lot of facilities for that many kids.
You do, yeah.
Listen, every success, well done, and congratulations.
Thanks a million. Good talk.
Lorenz Egan is with me. Lorenz, how are you?
Very well this evening.
You're the man, you're the brains behind the whole plan.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I think there's about 600 people behind this plan at the moment.
Yeah, tell me, what's the development?
It all kicked off 2014. The club decided that we wanted to look to the future, and a group of people said we needed to look at a long-term plan, a 5-year plan. And Liam Sheedy launched the plan for us, and we're about 3 years through the plan now at the moment.
A real success story, isn't it?
It is. There's no doubt about it. The support of this parish, this community, has been really undescribable. And it started out as a relatively modest plan, but because of the community and everyone who got behind it, it became a much larger plan. And we're on track to deliver that plan at the moment. So it's 2015 was the launch. The plan is to get it concluded by 2020, and we're well on track.
What more, after this development that you're on at the minute, where do you go from here?
Well, I will be announcing my retirement, so I will, once this particular plan is done, and I look forward to the next person who decides to take on the baton. So at the moment, we're concentrating on what we're doing at the moment. So we're very pleased to get the hurling wall in and completed. We're very pleased to redevelop the front pitch. And at the moment, we're very pleased that the clubhouse is on track, it's on budget, and it'll be delivered before the end of this year.
The last slate, someone told me tonight, are been planned to be fitted.
Well, there will be a lot of work done in that regard, and there's a great group, there's a great senior committee who are working in that regard. And the one thing that's kind of surprising is we've hit setbacks along the way, but by God, everybody has rowed behind it, and we're determined that the plan will be delivered in full.
Egan, thanks for being with us tonight.
Thank you very much.
Seamus Maher, I want to say hello to you. How are you doing? We're here in the middle of the crowd. How are you doing?
Eamon, you're very welcome to Mulborris, and thank you for coming here tonight. It's a great night for Lip Sync.
The last time I was talking to you...
Yeah, it's only a few months ago, yeah, yes, it's amazing.
What developments have gone on in your life in the last few months?
A little bit up my sleeve at the moment, and hopefully...
It's going to be announced at a later date?
Maybe, yeah, something like that. But all I can say is I'm delighted to be here tonight, and it's a great success. And if it's half as good as Strictly Come Dancing, I remember Joe Sullivan and Catherine there. They were like, Joe was like Fred Astaire, and Catherine was like Audrey Hepburn that night. I never forget. It was a great night in the Dome.
Nice to be with us.
Thank you, Eamon. Thank you very much.
Seamus Morris, a quick hello. How are you doing, Seamus?
Hello, Eamon. How are you doing?
Good to be with us and down your way.
Yeah, absolutely wonderful. Now it's a great evening.
Seeped into tradition of the GAA, your sons are give a blast with the county and all the rest.
Yeah, sure. Look, it's great to be a part of a great successful Moycarkey Borris red and yellow. It's great.
Yeah, we find it difficult in Holy Cross, the green and white this evening.
Sure. Look, yeah, you had good days out too, like, so it's nice to get one back.
Absolutely. You've great love for the sport. Yourself, you go to all the games.
Yeah, sure. We go to most of them and we enjoy them, and like everybody else, like it's great to have it. Like the GAA is a kind of part of us, and what can we do?
You get plenty of time off from Top Isle and Liam Cahill.
Yeah, sure. I suppose he is after having some great success now, and sure, long may it continue. Like.
Absolutely. Seamus Morris, as always, thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Eamon.
So that's our programme for this week. My thanks to everybody involved in this week's edition of Down Your Way. Come on, let's hear it for Moycarkey Borris GAA-Down.
Alone, alone, by the wave wash shore, all alone in a crowded hall. The whole ladies came, and the waves they are crash, but my heart is not here at all. It flies high.